What if the NBA had no free throws and no three-pointers? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this one, guys. So, I removed all the three-pointers and all the free throws from each player in the league. So pretty much, let's take a look at who's the best player right now. So it's still Giannis. Obviously, he's not really affected that much by it. Shea, surprisingly, still up there. We know he's a free throw merchant. Nikola Jokic, also a top player. Victor Wembanyama now also cuts up to be a top player. For safe measure, I also went on to settings and I went on to sliders. And as you guys can see, shot for three, I put it all the way down to 0. Shot percentage as well, I put it all the way down to 0 for three-pointer, as well as the free throw percentage. So I'm going to simulate halfway through the season, see if anything really changes in the league or if it just still remains the same regardless of three-pointers and free throws. Okay, halfway through the season, let's see. The Detroit Pistons are the #1 team in the Eastern Conference, and in the West, it is the Dallas Mavericks. If we take a look at the points per game for teams, the highest point per game is Denver Nuggets at only 86.6 points per game, and the lowest point is Utah Jazz in the Western Conference with 71. Out in the East, obviously the Detroit Pistons are the best team, so 83 points for them. And the lowest in the East is Washington Wizards with only 69.8 points per game. Giannis is leading the league in scoring with 24.5 points per game. And surprisingly, Steph Curry and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are still at the top of the league in terms of scoring, which is pretty crazy. Three-pointers made, surprisingly, Curry is still #1. Obviously, 2K, doesn't matter how low you turn down the three-point percentage, Steph Curry and all these other players are still going to be shooting threes. For free throws, it is Cade Cunningham who's #1, shooting 27% from the free throw line. Anyway, I'm going to continue simulating towards the end of the season. Let's see who ends up winning MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and all that stuff. End of the season, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the MVP, averaging 24.1, 17 boards, 5 assists, shooting very efficiently, 58% from the field, but a poor 23% from the free throw line and 2% from the three-point line. Damian Lillard is the 6th man of the year, shooting terribly as well. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Victor Wembanyama, unsurprisingly. Okay, taking a look at the All-NBA team selections, pretty much who you would see. I mean, Domantas Sabonis, you don't really see him much, and Zion, he's always injured, so you don't typically see him. All right, we're going to simulate all the rounds because we want to see who ends up making it to the finals. All right, we are at the NBA Finals. We got Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Taking a look at the matchup, we got Kyrie on Cade, Dante Exum on Jaden Ivey, Thompson on Cooper Flagg, Tobias Harris on Anthony Davis, and Jalen Duren on Derek Lively. Game #1 was a convincing win for the Dallas Mavericks. They really had no problems, 98-81. Let's check the box score. Kyrie Irving, 24-6, 4-1. I mean, he ended up making three three-pointers. Are you kidding? That's what I'm saying, guys. 2K is so stupid. Like, you turn down three-point percentage, you turn down three-pointers of actual players individually. It doesn't matter. They're somehow going to make 3 threes. And out for Detroit, as you guys can see, Cade attempted 9 threes. They really should not be attempting any threes as well. But yeah, he made 2 of them. Game #2, another win for the Dallas Mavericks, 81-70. I do want to jump in one of these games just to see how 2K, how the players actually end up playing and if they actually attempt threes. I want to see that. So let's jump on to game #3 and hopefully, it's a close one. All right, game #3, it's not really a close game, but like I said, I just want to see how the 2K AI responds. Okay, it gets blocked. Now we got PJ Washington with the ball. Honestly, yeah, like I said, if they run three-point plays for their players, Kyrie with the ball. Kyrie dancing with it, goes all the way to the rack. Easy. Whoa, that should be an easy finish for Kyrie. All right, Kyrie with the ball right now. Kyrie steps back, mid-range J, cashes that in. Here's Cade Cunningham trying to go all the way to the rack, gets double team. Oh, that's a first three-pointer we've seen they've actually attempted. So yeah, like I said, 2K is a bit annoying in terms of they still attempt threes when you tell them not to. Kyrie puts up a nice layup. Okay, cuts it down to a 3-point lead. Cade gets double teamed. They pass it out. And like I said, guys, they keep shooting threes, but they're not making it. But it's really annoying. They should not be attempting any threes at all. They should be stepping inside the paint. Cooper flag out to Kyrie. Kyrie steps back and shoots another three. 2K is so annoying. Cunningham pulls up mid-range. Jay catches that in, and that's pretty much the game. So game number 3, we saw Detroit taking it, and Cade Cunningham put up 30 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, very efficient, and yeah, 2 threes as well. For the Dallas Mavericks, they made 1 3, and it was actually D'Angelo Russell. Let's get to simulating game number 4. Hopefully it's another close game so we can jump in. And nah, it was not even close. 92-69. Let's check the box score right now. Cade Cunningham 24-10, Mon Thompson 10 and 14. Like Dallas is just, I guess, better, you know, 28, 6 and 10, 25 for Anthony Davis, and Gafford with 10 and 18 points. 3-1. They're not going to blow this lead. We're going to simulate through this game. And wow, a surprising loss for the Dallas Mavericks. That's really annoying. Like, how do you not just go ahead and win it all? And look, like I said, how is Kyrie shooting 4 of 8 from 3 very efficiently? Mind you, I turned down the percentage. I turned down the actual player's 3-point rating, but he still manages to get a very efficient 50% while shooting threes. As you can see, Detroit attempted 27 threes. They made none. All right, game number 6, we're going to simulate through, and the Dallas Mavericks end up winning it. And Kyrie Irving, yeah, he deserves to be the GOAT, because in a league where I forced no one to shoot threes, he ended up being the outlier. Anyway, man, you guys let me know, were you surprised to see Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks winning the championship while I turned down 3-pointers and free throws? Let me know if you have any other video suggestions for me, and I'll do it, man. Take care. It's been your boy. Peace.